I'm often very emotionally charged when it comes to gender issues in STEM or gender issues in general. And I still believe fully that more change is required in our African continent and even other places around the world. And before, my default setting was to get mad, to kick, to scream, to shout. But in the recent times, with reading and trying to familiarize myself with certain situations, I've realized that the solution has to be a little bit more strategic. The solution has to unwind slowly but surely. And one of the ways that I have decided to kind of approach my the gender issues in our country or in our life is to lend my voice in certain situations that require me to lend my voice, to stand for justice for females, to have a voice for them if they seem to be afraid to have a voice for themselves, to enter the spaces that I myself am fearful of and I've believed because of the narrative that I didn't belong in to them, I didn't belong in those spaces, to use all the opportunities that I'm granted on this life in my academic world and in my private engineering world to move forward. And as I move forward, I find others previously disadvantaged, those who suffer or are affected by inequality, to move them forward and take them along with me, to share the knowledge with them. And with every boardroom or every room or every place I enter, I leave the door ajar for them to come in and actually make their mark. And the narrative that the pie is not big enough for all of us to share, or we only need a certain specific gender, color to contribute, I would like to have that actually be doused with petrol and burnt down. But we're doing the strategic version of being the voice, of being that person that that little girl sees and actually says, maybe if she can do it, I can too. That's my little bit.